Howdy, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about a couple minutes. I didn't mean to be. I was just getting myself comfortable. You know, the usual. Right. I gotta remember where I was, what I was doing. Anyway, Blue science. Ah, yes. This isn't gonna work. I can only have 1, 2, 3 trains. Yeah, I was hoping that would work and did not expect it to fail as such. Right. So I was over here making blue science. Well, preparations for blue science, because blue science requires sulfur, red circuits, and engine units. Red circuits require plastic, copper cable, and green circuits. Green circuits require iron and copper cable. So first things first is we're going to make a bus. After we extend these down a bit more. First things first, how many steel furnaces do I have? We're going to make them all. We're going to make all 28 steel furnaces. Okay, so my steel network is big enough to allow 3 to run at any one time. Which is good, which is what I want. Hello, Ms. Lav, how you doing, my man? Words, yes. I need to grab my drink. I was wondering, where's my drink gone, and realised it was over the other side of the desk and not sat down to my right. Anyway, hello, how you doing? Oh, pop that there, there we go. I'm keeping the chat window away from the mainstream window for today. I want to try and trick myself into not constantly looking at the amount of people watching. Viewer anxiety and all that. Right. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8. So to extend this, I need 8, 16, 24 to extend it by. I need 24 to extend it by 3. Oh, look at that. Almost as if on time, I have exactly 24 steel furnaces. As I wish to expand this as why I don't know, I'm sure they'll turn up. I've just realised I've now made a rather poor mistake and I have to relay all of this top section here because it's over to the left by 1. It's 1 too far to the left. I am greatly annoyed. I am greatly annoyed at myself for that. I don't know why they're. I'm sure they'll turn up. They usually do. But no, I am greatly annoyed at myself for that mistake. And my pockets are full. Not what I was expecting. My pockets are so full I can't even put steel down. Right, there we go. Okay, so because I currently have too much iron on me, we're gonna have to try this all over again. Yeah. This is annoying, oh god. Right. That's why. Controller's turned on. Right. I need to get each and every single one of these ripped down. I don't blame you, I was nearly late myself. I was playing Turmoil. Yeah, I was playing Turmoil and completed a level, and my watch buzzed like, "Hey Nick, it's your timer, mate. You're nearly late." I'm like, oh no. I mean, I did start like 30 seconds later than I normally do because there's a website I use called time.is, and it shows your time relative to accurate time, and I am about a millisecond off. 5 milliseconds off the time difference for time.is. So essentially, bang on. Oh, that's going to be annoying. I'm going to have to move this back by one, aren't I? Instead of it being there, it must be there. Oh, nearly butchered it. I am butchering it. Bada bing. Oh, go through all of that, all of these, and get these fixed. Yeah, I mean, I found it one day when I just searched for time. What is the time? And just Google gave me like, hey, it's time.is. Nice. I've been using it ever since. It's because the reason why it's my time is like bang on is because there's a bit of software that I use on Windows. It's basically just time synchronization software. It just keeps everything in time. It runs in the background. It syncs every 15 minutes, and there's no hassle. Like, it's never strayed more than like half a tenth out of whack. Which, if you ask me, for computers, that's not bad. Have more than half a tenth, it could be significantly worse. So I'll take it. Oh, I've just got to go through and replace every single one of these because I'm an idiot and didn't check this beforehand. Oh lord. Yay. Oh, I've been... I was going to play some SnowRunner before I started streaming, but Heroic decided... Well, Heroic Games launcher decided it did not want to run it because it needed an update, but it didn't tell me it didn't tell me that SnowRunner needed an update until after the fact. When I tried to launch it, closed Heroic, and then opened it back up, and Heroic's like, "Oh, yeah, this game needs an update." Could have told me that earlier. Then again, yeah, it's a bit of open source software, so I can't be too upset about it. Yeah, the only open source software that I can be upset at is my own. And I'm the one that creates it. Mr. Angry Dutchman Peter, very much depends. Sometimes he is, sometimes he's not. I feel like I'm partially responsible for him playing Factorio. It is also my second most played game on Steam. So yes, I very much do enjoy Factorio. I mean, I got it free from the devs like years ago now. I've seen this game go through a lot of its changes. I have saves that go so far back. Hang on. For example, 16, 17, 12.33. Yeah, 12.33. I can't load them up because this is how old the game is. Like, it's just yeah. That's how old. That's how long I've had Factorio. There's just versions of the game so old I can't even run them on the most up-to-date version. And that's mainly because Factorio has gone through some rather large changes. For example, these belts were previously 7 pixels in height, meaning that the belt speed was always a decimal number. So for the for the slower belts, it was 13.33. For these belts, it was 20-something.66. So it was always a decimal number until a couple of years ago where they fixed it. And if I show, for example, if I can, these boilers were previously only one item, one square. They're just a 1x1 unit like this inserter is. Now they're not. They are a 3x2. So yeah, they're a 3x2 now. So things have changed rather a lot. That explains why I can't run older versions of Factorio. Okay, now that we fixed that, continue the expansion, shall we? So, I do love the soundtrack of Factorio. It's just, it is a lovely soundtrack. I mean, considering... Oh yeah, that's true. That's why we have max rate calculators and stuff like that, so we don't have to think about it. And also, the developers behind Factorio, Woob Software, are actually Czechoslovakian. Which I rather like. Remember quickly, it's £14 to a stone, although I could be wrong for that. You'll have to check, because I don't pay too much attention. I'll be perfectly square, I don't pay too much attention to it. We're slowly turning into the Canadians, where we use a absolutely horrific hybrid of imperial metric. And it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I promise. For example, there are some road signs in Wales that use kilometres, and some that use miles, and some that have English and Welsh translations on them. Well, the Welsh want their language to survive, so you know, good on them. I don't blame them. Okay, good. That means that has been expanded properly. I need more regular belts, which means I need to go more fast belts, not regular belts. Where is the Kaya? The Kaya is there. Let's have a drink, shall we? Oh, try not to drop. But returning in the Canadian is just using an absolutely horrific combination of two. They use both Celsius and Fahrenheit for cooking. And they use imperial and metric for weighing things. Like they use both interchangeably. Why? Why did we do that to them? Yeah, no, a lot of like the only way you could grasp it is if you lived it. You lived here. I actually have quite a fair chunk of old money. Halfpenny was a halfpence, sixpence was 6 pence, there was 240 pence to the pound, so if you paid £1 for something it'd be 200p. That was until decimalisation, that is. Although, there had been efforts to decimalize the currency as far back as the 1800s. That was shot down then. Rather annoyingly. Yeah, I don't understand old money. Not a lot of people do understand old money, except for the people who lived it. And Godspeed to them for being able to understand that. Jesus Christ. Holy tux, how they understood that is no idea to me. Oh, I've just realised I've now got to put down inserters for every single one of these. Oh lord. Yeah, that's not going to be so bad because it's only autumn. Because I set this design up correctly, all I need to do is just do that on top and bottom and top, and huzzah my way through it. No, I've been playing SnowRunner for quite a while, and I do rather enjoy the game. Like it was gifted to me by someone else who wanted to play it with me, and then we played it for a bit, and then just stopped playing it. And I've been playing it on and off again recently. It's a game I enjoy. Hello, Darius. How you doing? Wait, what? Whoa! Thank you very much. I didn't. My heart. I didn't even. Teespring didn't even tell me. Teespring didn't even tell me. You know, I might just actually end up printing my own shirts. Because here's the thing, I have the ability to... I have the ability to make my own. Yes, it is. Hey Teespring, are you going to catch up to the fact that orders were made? It's not. Yes, very much so. Let me demonstrate. Oh. Minimize that down. Clear. I'm going to do a quick screen capture on display. Oh, bother. Look at it. Look at its glory, and that's toasty. It's not too hot, so we call that a victory. But yes, it is in place and it is working very effectively. It is very tasty. Oh, that's wonderful. That's not... that's annoying because Teespring's annoying. That's annoying that they're taking an age. This is true. It is 105 watt TDP on a stock cooler from 2018. So the fact it's performing that well on a stock cooler from 2018, we call that a victory. We don't question it, we just go, yes sir, of course sir. Oh lord. No, when I was streaming with it last night, I had no issues with it actually. I had more issues with graphics card deciding to just pin itself to 100%. I was having so many issues with Windows yesterday because of the new CPU. It blue screened for about 3 hours continually, except every time it blue screened, it would be a different error. And then there was a few of them I was looking up, and it wasn't given, like, that error didn't exist. It was like I searched for it and just I wasn't getting an answer. So, if you want to break something, give it to me and I'll find the new errors. I don't even know. Right, what's the size of this? That is 30. What's the size of this? Yeah, that's 34, which means I need to extend this by another 4 steel fences. I can't do. I don't have stone brick. Yeah, it just kept like absolutely dying on me. Oh yeah, Oh, BIOS is fully updated. I made sure to update it beforehand in case I dropped the CPU in and I went... CPU? What CPU? Because here's the annoying thing. I put it in for the first time, and it worked. No hassle, straight off the bat. Everything was working. Then I ran Cinebench for the continual... Cinebench R23 for the continual core test. And then Windows decided to go, no thanks, not... Just the computer didn't want to boot up at all. So I had to take 3 out of the 4 sticks of RAM out, force the BIOS reset, then put it in, and then just crash, 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 blue screen, crash, crash, blue screen. And then just stopped, and it's working fine. Like, there's no updates needed. The graphics drivers didn't need updating, although for some reason AMD wanted to repair them, even though there was no updates to them. The only main thing that could have potentially been it was the Ethernet driver, but I did update the Ethernet driver, and then promptly killed my Ethernet. Because the new Ethernet driver just told Windows, this doesn't exist no more. Good luck. So I had to then restart, roll back the drive, and... Why are Realtek drivers not working? I don't know. Yeah, after the Windows hassle, it just doesn't care anymore. It works spectacularly. Oh, that's good coffee. Right. So in theory, how much can all of this produce? I want per minute. I need to extend the copper by 2 rows. Or cut down the iron by 2. 1, 2, yeah. It's not bad. Yeah, I'm going to extend the copper by 2, by a row each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's see. This is why if you want to break something, you give it to me, and I'll find a way to break it. Because for some reason, things don't work like they should when I'm the one in control of them. And that has always been a fact of life. If something's supposed to work in a certain way, and I get a hold of it, and it doesn't. It just goes, you want me to work? Not today, you know. See, that's the thing, I couldn't tell, because I was in between blue screening with different errors. There was memory exceptions, there was greater than but not equal to, IRQ errors. It was a different error code every single time, without fail. And nothing was repeatable. It was either it worked, or it didn't. And I don't know why. And then it just started working. And I wish I knew why. I don't. Oh, that is going to have to be the next upgrade. Like, without fail. Because, as you said, it's going to have to be in, like, at least an X470. 68, very nice. Most likely, yeah. Oh, I did not mean to hit that. I was trying to get the car out of the way, actually. Yeah, I've got no doubt about that. I've got no doubt that, considering the age of this, the age of the motherboard, it's just screaming at me, just screeching at me, stop! Why do you do this to me? This didn't exist when I was when I came out. Why are you continuing to do this to me? Yeah, funny. Give more power. That's pretty much all it is. But the fact that the motherboard takes it is brilliant, considering when That motherboard was at least precision boost overdrive didn't exist if I remember correctly when it was first released. But bearing in mind that goes back to 2018, and it's the CSM, which is the corporate stable model, meaning not ever meant to get upgrades. It's just meant to do ones it was designed for originally and be done. And never again. And it was never again until recently. But I am expecting there to be just the age of it screaming. At some point I'm gonna tire that ball. And just maybe stick it for like a something or other. I don't know yet. Like, I don't like getting rid of older tech because there's always going to be a use for it. There's always something. I did a dumb. Upper priority left. Oh. That way trains can be fueled up. Alright, I'm gonna need some more splitters. No, I don't like getting rid of older stuff because there's always potential and growth. It might be old, but if it works, breathe life into it. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Tux the Penguin? Funnily enough, Tux the Penguin isn't actually owned by the Linux Foundation. Doesn't belong to them. It was made on behalf of the Linux Foundation by someone else, but it does not belong to Linus Torvalds. Oh, I've got a socket 7 on the board upstairs. I just need to find a CPU for it. Socket 7 AM2. So yeah, I've got some old stuff. Still got plenty of IDE drives. I have like a really old server upstairs as well, next to my old server. Next to my server from 2010. That's the server I mainly use. Ooh, very nice. Okay, that did not work the way I thought it would. I'm trying to get these evenly split. That isn't gonna work. That's annoying. I don't like him. Hello, Warren. How you doing? Yes, I do remember you mentioning. Oh, that explains the Sunday Retro Night. That explains that. Welcome along, Warren. It's nice having you back. Right. Blue science. Yeah. Right, first things first, I'm actually going to place down the blue science blueprint and then figure out what I need. This needs an input of steel, iron. So I can just use this top one here to make steel. Steel, iron, sulfur, and red circuits. Right, so I don't have to worry about steel or iron. But I do need to worry about the sulfur and red circuits. Red circuits require plastic copper cable, and green circuits. Green circuits require iron and copper cable. Sulfur requires water and petroleum gas. The sulfur is being made over here, which, considering I've got some oil stuff, I might just train it across. Oh god, gotta love that. Ooh, fancy, fancy. Right. I need to start... Right, sulfur. How do I make sulfur? It is water and petroleum gas. Petroleum gas is crude oil. Thank you. Right, Do I want to manually pump this? That'll be fun. He's got a point. But again, vodka goes well with everything. Or should I say everything goes well with vodka? I don't think about it. Okay. Yay, more train shenanigans. Why not? Good point. I do have me some cider downstairs. And some whiskey upstairs. Yeah. Oh, whatever works for you. That's the main thing. Oh, did not mean to... Right, train stop. 2 wagons long. That's good, because... Right. That then comes up to there. Means... that to there. Fancy. That then runs around. Reason why I'm placing it 2 wagons wide is because I want it to scoop up some more water. I'm going to place another train stop here. Probably would be faster for me to pump oil manually, or to pump the water. However, no. Fluid wagon, fluid wagon. I need a pump into... Then I need an offshore pump, which I don't have because I don't have the copper for a change. I don't have copper. That's fine. I could just scoop some up from over there. See, that I can understand. Like I can understand that one, Miss. Right. How am I? This is annoying. Can I just... Will it let me do that? Offshore pump, regular pump. Oh, fine. Right, offshore pump. I'm here. Two, 5. Actually, I'm not doing it the correct way I should for Factorio, because wonderful thing about Factorio is it's actually better to use underground pipes to move liquid, because it doesn't actually have to process. It doesn't actually have to process the fact that the liquid's moving around the pipes. Well, it doesn't. The fact that the liquid's moving around the pipes. Yeah. Unfortunately, it tends to be how it is. But then again, you know, your true friends. I'd say that's the main thing. Oh, bother. Right. This needs some fuel. I need you to go around to oil collection. Oh, that's alright, Miss Love. Oh, I'm a dumb. I'm a dumb. I'm a full-time dumb. I did not give this a way of getting back onto the main network. Right, so. Go to oil collection, please. Because I need to see... Oh, I need to see which wagon that's going to collect from. Have I done that correctly? Let's find out. Okay, I've done a small dam. Oh, and I need engine units now, don't I? Yeah, I do. Where it is there. That is a lot of engine units, holy hell. I need steel. One, 2, 3. We aren't... Right. There we go. Oh, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Although it does keep appearing on my YouTube timeline. It does keep appearing. Right, oil collection. LOTA, the Transport Belt Maniac. No idea what that means. Right. But we want to go to there. Weight condition. Fluid count of water is equal to 25,000. To there. Empty cargo. And weight condition. Fluid count. Oil is equal to 25,000. Good shit, man. You know what, Miss Love? Good shit, man. Good on you. Right. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, let's yeah, well, we've each got our own experiences. It is what it is. Don't tell me I've rogered this up, have I? Have I rogered this up? I might have absolutely rogered it. Good shit, man. That's always something I like to hear. No, I haven't rogered it up. That's good. All access. Okay, so. Right, where am I going to place the blue science then? Suppose I could place it like here. Okay, so I need sulfur and red circuits to go on the bottom. To get sulfur, I need petroleum gas and water. For petroleum gas, it is just regular crude. That's fine. I can do that. I should be able to do it in this space here because I've got both trains. Now the issue is I need red circuits, and red circuits require plastic. Plastic requires coal and petroleum gas. Oh no, here's the thing. You can use any word you want, like, to either just describe intoxicated or you miss something. Like, for example, I was absolutely pajamaed last time I drank that much. Or I've absolutely table legged this. Or I've made a jam tart on that one. Which I might have made a jam tart of this. Okay, so that needs iron, steel, and this needs sulfur and red circuits. Red circuits require green circuits, copper cable, and plastic. Plastic requires coal and petroleum gas. Do I just import the petroleum gas? I don't know, let's find out. Would it be easier for me to import the petroleum gas? That's the better question. Because this is a crude oil field. No, it's not going to be easy for me to import the petroleum gas. Yeah, I can believe it. Wait, it's always... Oh, wrong direction. Oh. Bugger. Right. I might double head this train. Because it's got two wagons on it. Instead of the one. Double-headed trains tend to perform better, and this one isn't actually collecting any fuel. It doesn't have a automatic fuel collection point. Yeah, see, for this one, it's just going to be easy to manually move the crude. I should be able to siphon off this coal here. Right, head to blue. Yeah, that now moves much faster, which is very nice. You see, it has the name Super next to it, so it's a joke. The reason why it's called Super because it's a super joke. Okay, right. Sulfur is water and petroleum gas. Plastic is coal and petroleum gas. Coal I can get access to from here. So, what I want to do is I want to make the sulfur. I want to make the sulfur first, which is petroleum gas. I need petroleum gas, which means I need... which means I'm going to need, because I'm bringing in crude manually, I'm going to need two of them. Or four of them even. Okay, because I'm manually moving in crude oil, and you know what? Do I actually have the ability to place both down here? Because if I do, I might just do that then. We'll find out. Oh, my back. Oh, my joints, everything's dying. It's fine. Right. What's the gap? That's gap 2, so what? 2. Good. I'll then get these moving again because that'll then provide a total of 20,000 liquid storage. This could get entertaining. Right. This might get a little bit entertaining because... Well, no, that's fine, because by the time it moves around, then they'll be able to move up and go across. That's good. Nice. But yeah, the new CPU is working brilliantly, as you can tell, because it's the stream's on the CPU. Makes sense. Right. But the stream's currently running off the CPU instead of the graphics card because RX 550. Yeah, I went from a RX 6600 XT because it started dying back to my RX 550. Because just my luck is what we all say to that one. Oof. I will say, I love the work that's been textured. My graphics settings turned absolutely cranked. Yes, it is. It is absolutely cranked, lad. Yeah, my RX 550 is my backup. Right, so refinery. Because to make sulfur, I need water and petroleum gas. To make petroleum gas, I need crude oil. 100 crude oil per refinery, per process. So where is chemical oil refinery? Fine, fine. I love how I don't even need to go that far. Right, okay, so. That then cracks that into petroleum gas. What exactly are you doing? Or you know what I should do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go stick a radar down there. I can actually keep an eye on what it's doing. Can confirm. I can confirm that one. First off, where's the car? Car's all the way over there, but of course. Now, the reason why I'm placing a radar down over at the oil collection site is to allow me to actually be able to see the site. Yeah, Quadro would be a good idea. Oh, bother. I have made a grave mistake. I have made a grave error. I'm not about to dump 114,000 oil either. I just dumped 114,000 oil. I did not think ahead of time. Because I did it dumb. Right, so that's going to come up to here. And stop. Let's try that again, shall we? I might make a buffer tank for this, actually. Actually, yes. Okay, so... what we want to do is we want to do the ground from here to here and go tank, tank, and do move this down by 1. Do it by 2 because I'm dumb and did not check beforehand. If I'm lucky, if I can, there's actually a rather big project I have that I've not spoke about, that is very much based around that I think will be a pretty damn cool project. But that is a years down the line type deal. It might be a year or 2 down the line. Ha! Funny you should say that. Okay, seeing as Warren Hall's basically just revealed my plan, even though he doesn't know even though Warren doesn't know what they've done. I have a couple of sheds, and one of them I want to turn into a solar-powered server farm. And that includes mining various cryptos over a period of time and seeing performance and making videos on it and all this, all renewable power. The only external factor coming in is the Ethernet. The issue being is I'm going to need a fuck ton of batteries. I'm going to need a fuck ton of batteries. That's where things start to get expensive. I've done this the wrong way around, haven't I? Yes, I have. Yes, I do actually. I can see Scotland by looking out of my window. Like, no joke, I can see Scotland. But no, like, that one is 4 down the line. I've got to make sure. Like, bloody hell, that's not bad. No, I look out my window. Even on a day with bad weather, the only time I can't see Scotland is if it's foggy. But other than that, I just look out the window and look across the Solar Firth and go, "Ah, there's Scotland." It's funny because I'm a fan of Slipknot, and one of their songs is literally Solar Firth, and I love that, really do. But like, it's for, like, that's for down the line. I might have to go to like a custom battery fabricator and just go, right, okay, I need so much capacity, and I need solar panel, small wind turbines to go for it, because it's going to be entirely off the grid except for you. Okay, this is working. Right. Plastic bars. Right, plastic needs... Plastic needs coal and petroleum gas. I don't know why I need... Oh, I need... Yep. Joy. Right, what am I needing? Iron, steel, sulfur, and red circuits. Iron, steel, sulfur, and red. Sulfur requires water and petroleum gas, so here's petroleum. I'm going to take one of these petroleum gas plants. I'm going to take one of these... And what I want to do is I want to go, where's my chemical plants at? Right. Sulfur. Of course it has to be that way around. Whoop whoop, thank you very much. Stormplays MC, welcome along Stormplays MC. Catch up, stream elements.
Stormplays MC became a member.
Thank you very much for giving out that membership there, Darius. Welcome along Stormplays MC. You are now going to be thanked at the start of my next video. Celebratory. Right. Oh, how am I going to finagle the water in? Right. Right, so here's an interesting thing YouTube's been shouting at me for. It's like, hey look, if you get like 8 members, we'll let you have a little shelf on your channel to show your members. Like, what? Explain yourself, YouTube. Apparently they do this all. Oh, my hand's itching. Right, there's the sulfur that I need. I might. What's the problem I'm having here? It is a petroleum gas problem. Okay. Okay, so the petroleum gas can be solved by doing that. Because this determines whether it's going to be easier for me to manually pump in. Either that, or I really need to set up a large-scale petroleum gas plant. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a large-scale petroleum gas plant. Which means more refineries than I was anticipating. Right, first things first is we're going to dump all of this copper over here. Dump all of that copper. What do I need? I'm going to need iron gear wheels and electronics and green circuits. I have plenty of iron gear wheels just sat over here waiting to be utilized. Now I need green circuits. I can get plenty of them. Just got to come over here and just go. Hi there. I would like your finest green circuit, please. Thank you. Right, where's the car gone? The car's gone there, so I'm gonna have to go scoop up. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking for like deep cycle leisure craft batteries. It's just if I'm gonna do it, there's a proper battery company who's like they make like proper battery energy storage units. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna get the government to fucking offset it. I'm going to give it I'm going to classify it as a business expense and try and get as many grants out of it as I can. Because you show me an entirely renewable. You show me a carbon negative. Is it carbon positive? You show me an entirely carbon neutral server farm, I'll wait. If I'm gonna do it, the government's gonna pay for it. Government will at the very least help, shall I say. I need more pipes, because of course I need more pipes. I always need more bloody pipes. Seven. Deep cycle marine batteries would be a good idea. It's just in the fact I then have to get a few of them, and also the regulation and the power regulation as well. Right now it's the Tories, however. Wait for the general election next year, because they might not be. Basically, last Prime Minister killed the Queen. This Prime Minister rules without a mandate and is increasingly more and more. And somehow there has not been a vote of no confidence triggered. Yet. Oh, and if you're a Tory area, you get to keep your library. Yeah. Look, I was of the opinion that when the Queen died and Charles took over, that There should have just been Parliament should have just been dissolved entirely, and everyone made to fight for their seats. Just Parliament entirely dissolved. Everyone made to fight for their seats. But that's where I stood on that one. If you have the right to vote and don't use it, you then can't complain about the outcome. Where I stand with that. If you have the ability to do so and you don't, you are failing the democratic process, and you don't have the right to complain. Because if you didn't use your rights to do so, if you didn't use your right to vote, you are the only one to blame for you being upset. That's where I stand on that. If you use it, or don't. But if you don't use it, then shut up, don't complain. Your vote may have been the one that swung. Never know. Didn't vote. I think everyone should have the right to vote, regardless of criminal record or anything like that. Just because you may have done something wrong doesn't exclude you from the right to vote. Yeah. I mean, for example, going from the kuna to the euro. I liked being able to stop in Zagreb and get myself some Big Five, but not that lot of money. Big Five chicken nuggets are better than McDonald's chicken. As I'm sure you can attest to, Ms. Love. Unless they've changed names since I was there. Yes, I stand by Big Five. They make better nuggets. They just taste better. Well, I don't know when I'm next coming back to Zagreb. I was in Zagreb in 2020. In the middle of COVID. Because it was the only way I could get to America at the time. Because Croatia is not part of the Schengen area. But I was able to get in without any hassle. Oh, which then when I could get to the US. Because to get to the US, I had to go from Manchester to Paris. Paris to Zagreb. Zagreb stayed, so I had to stay in Croatia and Zagreb for 3 weeks. And I went from Zagreb to Serbia, Serbia to Turkey, Turkey to Qatar, Qatar to Boston, Massachusetts. Stop. Yes, that was an interesting trip. Back then, when I travelled, not Schengen, which I suppose is lucky for me at the time. Right, okay, I am going to need to do some power funkiness. Yeah, I know I'm absolutely just destroying any liquid. It's just liquid have gone and got destroyed. It really don't matter at this point. I've got plenty of crude oil. It's fine. Why do I have an odd one? Don't know why I had an odd one. Why did I have an odd one? Less processing power, more optimization. Right. Off me elbow. Right. So, I need sulfur and red circuits. Red circuits are plastic, copper, and green circuits. Plastic is coal and petroleum gas. Petroleum gas is what I make over here. So I'm going to need... I might make the petroleum gas over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Actually, yeah, we will run 6 tanks. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. Just wait for these pipes to be done. Could potentially do so, yeah. I mean, the thing that I've got for the so I'm gonna call it the green cyber shed. I guess that's the project name. I've already come up. This has been back in my mind for months now. It's going to be called the Green Cyber Shed, and it's going to be entirely carbon neutral. It's going to be run off solar power and maybe wind. External thing is going to be one Ethernet cable coming from the house to. That's the only external in. And because I can make my own Ethernet cables, I'm gonna make my own Ethernet cables. If I got the ability to do so, why not? What is the response to your ability to do something? Yes, I imagine this is That is the ultimate bad joke. I'm gonna have to tell that to my son one day when he's old enough to understand it. Oh, the trains are moving by themselves. It's now moving by itself. Yes! That means it's working. Kind of like the dam in Wales, except it runs off excess power during the night. Wagwan man, hello Cal, how you doing, mate? Hello, Mr. Calcified Calcium, how you doing? Alive and breathing, you know, just talking about the Green Cyber Shed and some future projects. That's all. That's a good point. What is the CPU doing temperature-wise now? Before made it a bit bigger, wouldn't it? Help if I made it a bit bigger now, wouldn't it? Oh, that's fine. It's come down in temperature. How? I don't know. It's come down in temperature. I'm not going to question it. Right. So for this here, I'm going to need iron, steel, sulfur and red circuits. Sulfur and red circuits are going to be the hard part. Red circuits require plastic and green circuits. Sulfur requires water and petroleum gas. Okay, I'm gonna make the sulfur probably in here. You see, hang on, I've now got to show this. Oh, hang on. I've got to show this off now. Where is it? That's gone down another 2 degrees. Bearing in mind that this is a 16-core 32-thread processor running on a stock cooler. It is running stock cooler, and it is not dying. Not gonna question it, because if I do this, that is a lot. That is a lot of a lot. That is a lot of a lot, and I like it. Yeah, like the high is like 12%. It's nice, very nice. I'm probably going to end up thermal throttling my CPU come Saturday. I can just see that happening. You see, I don't have the ability to go water cooled right now. Mainly because I don't have a large enough case. See, here's the thing. If I'm going to go, when I have to go water cooling, I have to do a new case, because that case is not big enough to support that. It has to have enough space for at least 4 hard drives so I can get all my hard drives back. There's barely enough space for the graphics card on the motherboard. Bearing in mind that's an RX 550 now, not. There was barely enough space for this thing before it decided it didn't want to work anymore. This is an RX XT. Yeah, barely enough space for this. So at some point, yeah, that's a M-ATX. It's ITX, right? It's an ITX, isn't it? Yeah, it's a mini ITX case. So, yeah. So it's gonna have to be a new motherboard because new CPU. As Ms. Lab has had a chat with me about, it's probably going to have to be an X470. Plus, new case to support the new motherboard and also cooler. But it is always good to have headroom in case you do go, hey, faster, and punch down on it. Like I'm going to do on Saturday. Because I have not yet tried to compile with that. I imagine it's going to go whoop, and then down again. Because I'll be fair, I should probably try compiling before Saturday just so I know like that thing, because I can see it just absolutely going flying up and then dying, crashing out because of the power draw. Again, it's an old power supply and case. Old power supply motherboard. That's what I meant to say. Right, what was I doing here? Yes, sulfur. I was gonna make me sulfur here. Right, so chemical plant, sulfur, sulfur. That's why I had just one. Oh, I hate this. This is going to be the only way I'm going to be able to do this, isn't it? Yeah, that's annoying. Damn. Yeah, I starting to cook myself when it's like only like 20 degrees Celsius outside. And that thing. Like, when I say starting to cook myself, I mean starting to cook myself. Like, profusely sweating. Lucky, like, it's a bit cooler tonight. And that's not... I imagine once I go stream Grand Theft Auto a bit later on, things are going to get hot quickly. Right, okay, what do I need? Chemical plant, right. I'll do it over here. Just because... we'll do it over here. So, chemical plant, that's chemical plant. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sulfur. Right, so. That actually works perfect, I love that. Right, and then of course, 2. Just gonna what up? Their business. Probably could. Yeah, screw, it'll be fun. Well, it's not humid, it's just the amount of thing that the computer kicks out regularly before, like I've not really like stress tested. I've not really seen how much heat that thing's gonna kick out yet. When I do, then I'll learn if things are about to get humid. Okay, so this wants sulfur on the bottom and red circuit. Sulfur and red circuits on the bottom. Red circuits is plastic, copper cable, and electronic circuits. Plastic is coal and petroleum gas. Okay, coal. I'm sneaky enough, I can just steal off of here and run that across. Yeah. I agree. Okay, so I want output priority right to be coal only. Let's keep up that little bit of iron. Go here, have the iron back. Stop. Yeah. As much as it may appear that I like torturing my equipment, no, I don't. I want to make it last as long as possible. So I might just go water cooling and call it a day. Right. Okay. Well, first things first. That's not ideal. So again, split it up and then across, up and across. Bada bing. True. This is true. But right now, neither are an option. Fuel. Take out that extra wood because I want to keep that. Dump that extra coal in. Dump the extra coal in. Right. So. Sulfur and red circuits. I'm already making sulfur. Red circuits is copper. It's plastic, copper cable, and green circuits. Nice. You know, that's not bad considering that it's not like fans. That's on stock cooler with brand new paste. It's this. Noctua NTH1. I bought Noctua paste like a while ago, and only used it for the first time a couple weeks ago when I put in the 5600. Yeah, that's why I bought it for, because it's made by Noctua, and that's Noctua. That's all it is. Right. Plastic is coal and petroleum gas. Okay, so I'm going to need chemical plant. Okay, so plastic is coal and petroleum gas. So petroleum gas can be fed in from the top, which I like. Oh. Yeah, like that I can understand. Like there's only very small edge cases where liquid metal is actually the better choice. I mean, if you're buying it pre-binned, then that would make sense. Like that way you can guarantee it's just most of the time not worth the potential hassle of dying. Of your stuff going, nah mate, I'm good. Alright, I'm head out. Right. Red circuits is plastic, copper cable, and green circuits. Green circuits is iron and copper cable. Oh my god. Right, blue. Let's actually let's actually make the blueprint now, shall we? So it is 24 of these bad boys, which only need 11 more. So 5, 10, 11. That's good. Then it is 44 long inserters. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, just to be on the safe side. $12 medium. 5, 10 for 20. Not bad, not bad. You know, it doesn't seem like such a bad thing. Right, I need to go run to the bathroom, so talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'm assuming liquid like it's going out of fashion, so I don't have the ability to run a drink some water thing here on YouTube, so That's why it's here. Is it? So if I start getting attacked whilst I'm away, I'm gonna cry. But bear with me. Got my bloody cable cut. Main pack pre-bin, that's not bad. Right, anyway, hello, I'm back. Right. Okay, so that should now be everything made that I need made. Let's find out. Oh, bother. Bugger. Okay, that's done. Iron in the top, steel in the bottom. So, iron in the top, this one here is going to make steel. So, I am going to need some more steel furnaces. We'll do 6. And what I'm now going to do is I'm going to go... Oh, I need 2 more of them. Output priority right needs to be coal. Output priority left needs to be coal. Good, bada bing. Right. So what I now need from this is I now need to once again split. Commodore 64. Oof, that is going back some time. Right. Steel furnace. Bada bing. I wonder how a Factorio would run on a Commodore 64. I'd imagine it wouldn't run like crap, let's just say that much. Right, so bada bing. Right. Come on, faster, thank you. I should set up an auto. Don't I have an automatic factory for? Oh yeah, that's right. I meant. I distracted myself so hard. Fun, interesting bit of AMD trivia. Radeon tried to sell them tried to actually sell themselves to Nvidia before they were bought out by AMD, because it was a Canadian company formed by Taiwanese engineers, and they tried to sell themselves. They tried to sell themselves and their graphics technology off to Nvidia, and they said nope. And AMD went, "Hi, how you doing, mate? We'd like to buy you, seeing as your competitor does not want to buy you." And then the rest is history. We almost had a monopolistic market for graphics power had Nvidia actually gone and bought ATI. But they didn't. So now we actually have a somewhat functional graphics market. Yeah, I do love that little story though. Ooh, nice. Right. This should now produce me some steel. Good, it does. I'm missing steel. Well, not anymore, I'm not. Am I missing steel? Am I really? That's a lot of grenades. That's a lot of grenades. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do 5 more. It's Intel. It's gonna cost you more for not the same performance. So, is it really worth it? Personal opinion, no. No, in my personal opinion, no, it's not worth it. Professional opinion, try it. Don't know until you try it. Technically speaking, it's also my personal and professional opinion. Ooh, that reminds me of something. Where is it? There it is. I need to come to here. Log in. Continue with that one. Oof. There's a thing that Mislav has encouraged me to do, because he thinks that I don't share various things. Like I'm not big on a few things, but there is something that Mislav has encouraged me to do, and it's to try and promote ways of you guys being able to support me. Like it's not something that I push a lot, and as Mislav put it, I'm denying you guys the opportunity to support if I don't. So there's a thing called Buy Me a Coffee. You can choose to support however you like. But yes, Ms. Love basically turned around and told me, Nick, shut the fuck up. You're not doing it. What? Factorio appeared over there in pixelation. Well, he's as you mentioned it to me, I did make it. But Ms. Love basically turned around and said, Nick, shut the fuck up. You're not by not making it available, preventing people from supporting you and helping you. So I've taken Ms. Love's words, and there is now a way to support if you ever so choose to do so. Again, it's not something I'm trying to... Oh, that's perfectly lined up. That was entirely unintentional. That's perfectly lined up, I love that. But yes, there is a way to help me if you ever choose to do so. It has one goal at the minute. I'm not gonna harp on it about it too much. It's just a thing. Yeah, it was, but he speaks reason. The man speaks with good intention. And I will accept the good intention. Right, back to this then. Delete it. Steal all the way through there. Hello, DB&J, how you doing? Yes, finally on the blue science. It took me longer than I'd like it to, but finally here. Yes, Ribbon World Hell. I do need to start making some armor-piercing ammunition. I really do need to start making some armor-piercing ammo. I've not yet made armor-piercing, which is something I really should have done a long time ago, which I haven't done yet, because Oh, have I just butchered that? Have I just butchered that? Nope, I haven't, that's good. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, bother. I don't actually have to have that like this, it's just I do, because it's easier. I'm alive and breathing. The huge, alive and breathing. Alive and breathing and very much enjoying the Factorio soundtrack. I mean, if the price is reasonable, yeah. But then again, your definition of reasonable is what matters the most. I don't know why, but the constant sounds of the things have been selected reminds me of Just Cause. Just Cause 3. That's what it reminds me of. Well, Just Cause 3. That's what it reminds me of. No idea why, but it does. You know, it's a decent game. I did enjoy it. Oh bother, I need some more fast inserters. Gotta love it, running out of the stuff that I need. I think that's everything placed. We'll find out soon. Right, sulfur and red circuits. Okay, I'm now sure that is everything placed. Okay, right. What do I need? Sulfur and red circuits. And iron. Here's the sulfur. Red circuits. Red circuits require plastic, copper cable, and green circuits. Am I manually making green circuits anywhere other than over here? And is it something I can start doing? Yeah, this is true. He does. He does enjoy it. Not empty, which is sad. Right, okay. Right, so I need to make green circuits. Green circuits is iron plate and copper cable. And I remember the ratios for this copper cable. I don't know how I'm able to remember the ratios, I just know I remember the ratios. I need more iron. Oh, I need more iron, do I? Well, let me just... I don't need any more iron anymore. Actually, no. So. Come on, faster. Yeah, it will be very much game dependent. It is what it is in some cases. Come on, spin faster. Right, come on. Bada bing. Bada bing. Bada bing. Bada bing. Okay, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 3 lots of. And what I want to do is... Oh, I didn't have enough inserters. That's annoying. I'm lacking green circuits again, aren't I? Yes, yes, I am. Green circuits, please. Thank you, thank you. I just love that sound. I love how it does, why it does that. Oh, how it does that even. Yes, the 8 gig variant of the 580 is decent. I used to have a 4 gig variant of the 580 when I lived in America. No I don't. Yeah, so it's fine. Right, come on. 1, 2. Is that really much of a surprise considering the shit that Nvidia have been shoveling out? I mean, quality hardware? At that point in time, quality hardware? At that point in time, anyway. Right, so I need green circuits. Copper cable and iron plate, right. So that's annoying. Right, green circuits. Green circuits. I'm probably doing this entirely wrong. I probably am. Oh well. Right. Have I ratioed this correctly? We'll find out in a second. I have plenty more I could give. Okay, so I've ratioed this wrong. The joys of Factorio. You can't tell if you've ratioed something correctly or not. Like, I thought... I could have swore I remember the ratio correctly. Evidently I did not. 2, 3, 4, 5... Copy. Copy. And now we want to do... Now we want to do green circuits. Is this now ratioed correctly? Is it excess of 270? That's fine. For now, it'll be fine. Oh, it's still as capable. It's just NVIDIA going. Nice hardware you have. Shame something would happen to it. Okay, that's when it becomes problematic. This is fine. I can live with this. So what I want to do is bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. In. And now I want to do out, out, out. Red circuits is green circuits, copper cable, and electronic circuits. Okay, which means I'm going to pull from this line here. No. Stop. Bad. I did not think that one through. Oh, bother. I got metal. I got. Ooh. I have Metal Gear Solid 5 stuck in my head at the minute. And right now, all I can just hear is Ahab is awake. No, Ahab is not awake. I'm not playing Metal Gear Solid right now. Ahab is not awake. I promise you, Ahab is not awake. Ooh, X3D, very nice. Oh, that's annoying because I enjoyed playing The Last of Us on PS. I played The Last of Us on PS3 and PS4. I've not yet played it on PC. I've not looked at anything to do with it on the PC. Mainly because I'm worried about how it's going to taint it. Like, I enjoyed The Last of Us Part 2. Like, I enjoyed it as a game. I don't know why people didn't, but yeah, everyone's allowed their own opinion. There are many other like it. This is just my own. Right, red circuits is plastic, copper cable, and electronic circuits. So. Oh, it really is. AMD said, you ain't seen speed till now. You want to see speed? I'll show you speed. You ain't seen nothing yet. I'll show you some speed. Copper cable. Copper cable. Am I actually making inserters anywhere? Like, Frank, I am. I want to see some speed. I'll show you some speed. Right. Red circuits, copper cable, plastic. Plastic, copper cable, and green circuits. Green circuits is here. Whew. What the hell? Whew. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's a good idea to overbuild for powerful systems, as a just in case. It is something that I preach. I preach just overbuild for systems anyway. Red circuits, plastic, green circuits, and copper cable. Red circuit. Okay, I've got to move this across by one, and that's annoying. Right, so this needs to be red circuits. This bottom one here will be cable. Bada bing, bada bing. Should be off to the races. Hopefully. I am engaging in major spaghetti. Ooh, interesting. Buckle for dual tower fit. Still, if it works, it works. As long as it functions as expected. Main thing, really. Right. What does this need? This needs iron. That explains why this iron is here. Steel, and then it needs to be sulfur, and then yeah, allegedly. Emphasis on the allegedly part. Emphasis on the allegedly part. Bada bing. That's just powered up. This is pure spaghetti. This is spaghetti at its finest. I love it. Right, screw it. You know what I'm going to do? What's the deficit here? Right. Copper cable. Right. Where is my belt chest? Good point. Where is my belt chest gone? That's insert. That's got inserts in it. My belt is going to be over here. Diddly gate. There they are. Right. Right, I'm kind of screwed. Am I? No. Okay, this is kind of defeating the object of what I'm trying to achieve here. However, that needs to go that way. I'm trying to achieve efficiency here and I'm not getting it. Okay, so what I need is all of these assembly machines. So one. Right. Right, so now that we try this again. Alpha call's pretty good. Red circuit. Good. Okay, that's working. This is the least efficient use of space I could be using here. Oof. Right. Right, so what we want to do here is we want to do that, 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 followed up by with some sulfur, if I can grab it, which is all the way over here now, which is problematic because I've got to get it routed over there. Yeah, this would make an Italian happy with the amount of spaghetti cabling spaghetti I'm engaging in here. Right, let's try this again. So, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. Stop. Almost butchered it. Right, so providing I've got this right, I should be getting blue science out in a moment. Ah. I did noops. Let's find out if I've butchered it up or not. Whew. Expensive. Come on. Come on. What am I missing? Yes, I'm getting blue science finally. Thank God. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So I need 4 more. Bada bing. I've now got to wait for these to manually finish making. Hey, is that train still running? Actually, that's a good point. Where the hell is that train? Do I need to be running a second train? Probably also place a radar over there, just so I can keep an eye on it. You'd be surprised. You'd genuinely be surprised. Actually, what I am going to do is I'm going to change this train scheduling. So, empty cargo, fluid count, or oil is equal to 0. Good. That stops the oil collection. Should probably place a couple more radars. Right. Okay, so how I'm going to do this? I'm going to do 1, 2, 1, 2. Bada bing. How much does this make per minute? This is a grand total of 306 per minute or 6 per second. What does this need per minute? 210. Okay, well that's good. Now that I've done that, $147 green circuits, 147 plastic. How many green circuits per minute? Okay, and plastic? Plenty. Plenty good. Oof. That must have been terrifying to do. Right, where's the car? Because the only way that I can see of getting the blue science up is the most annoying way possible, and that's just running one long belt with all of the science on it. Which I can't do because there's not enough gap. I've got to run it around, just run it around this. Did not need to do that. Screw it. Like, this is the least efficient way of doing this. And it's going to annoy the hell out of me, which means... Oh, and I need to redo all of this. Oh, do I? Instead, we'll just do bada bing, bada bing. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have, I don't have slow belts anymore. And instead what we'll do is we will do split. That goes that way. That goes that way. Bada bing. Honestly, very brave to deal with a CPU, let alone with liquid metal. Madman. Honestly, good on you though. You're able to do it. Good stuff, good stuff. Still, you madman. Right. Right, okay. Now I've got to go back and make this really, really annoying belt functional. Yay. So, if it works, and you're still using it, good on you. On you, mate. You're doing the Lord's work. And you're doing Tox's work, and that's run out. Yay! Where's my belt chest gone? My belt chest is here. Oop, careful, don't want to get run over. Okay. Run that up to there. Spaghetti it across to here, and then I need to go run all the way back down here and go. God. Right, come on. Ooh, nearly bad, nearly bad. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Righty ho! I want the blue belts, the blue circuits, or blue sites, run up to here, so I've got a straight line it basically. That's gonna get problematic right quick. Oh, I know how. Bada bing. Bloody finally. So I'm going to need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 24 of these, which means I need more green circuits. And I also need more red circuits. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 15, on 20, 25. Good. Right, so the goal here to get is... Oh damn, I did not realise that was the time. That's Factorio for you. I mean, virtual cocaine. I imagine if I double this again, right, what does this need materials-wise per minute? 67 red, 45 steel, 67 red. Okay, we'll just look at the red circuits for now. How many red circuits per minute is this producing? 73. Okay, so I would need to double this, basically. I'd need to double this to be able to double that. But to be able to double this to double that, I need to make sure, I need to then probably run this around again. Yeah, that's probably not going to be easy thing to do. No, one thing I do miss playing, I will admit. You got me talking about graphics. Yeah, you're talking about graphics card and game. One of the games I really do enjoy playing at the absolute maximum capacity. Frostpunk. Like, it's a good game, Frostpunk. Personally, I'd keep parts as a just in case, and also they mess around with various components. But that's my personal opinion. But Frostpunk, I miss being able to play Frostpunk at 60 FPS, because with my graphics card, 27 at the most. Friends, Romans, countrymen. It is getting towards midnight. That is true. So I'll call it quits at midnight. How about that? I kind of forgot what time it was. I'll call it at midnight. Okay, there's the initial drop off. Oh yeah, I forget you're +1. Well, I should know that because I was in Croatia. No, I keep forgetting it's +1. Right. Let's see if I've done this correctly. I hope to hell that I have. I'll call it midnight my time, which is in 32 minutes. I will call it then. Because normally I don't let these Factorio streams go this long. See you Saturday, hopefully. I won't kill my computer. Here's hoping I don't kill the computer. Should be an interesting time. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna call it now actually. Yeah, it is getting a bit late, and I got things to do tomorrow, and I achieved what I set out to get done this Factorio stream, to get blue sites up and running. That's what I had set out to get done, and now that I have it set up and running, yes, I just need to produce more. There needs to be more of it. Yeah, I need more. I was trying to get murdered by the trainers but skip across the track. Right. Yep. We're gonna get this saved. How many hours have I spent in this save so far? Total of 16 hours. 16, bloody hell. Ah, isn't that the No. No, I was thinking of the one made by I was thinking about the nuclear attack game made by Introversion. That's what I was thinking. I can't believe I've already done 16 hours of this. Hang on. Bullet trains? What? Oh, bullet trails, not bullet trains. I was about to say bullet trains? What? I don't remember adding that mod. No, it was bullet trails. I want the robots, please. I would like the robots. Anyway, time to save. Call it quits. Yeah, I'm done with Factorio. I'm done with Factorio today. I need to stop now because otherwise I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be playing it for another like 7 hours, and I enjoy Factorio. I really do, but I want to go play SnowRunner. And seeing as SnowRunner doesn't have a native Linux client, which is a requisite for me streaming a game on YouTube, it's done. Anyway, I would like to thank you all very much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. If you liked the stream, like button. If you disliked it, dislike. They both work. All been amazing. Remember, when you use Linux, don't panic. Anyway, I have been Nick. I've been amazing. Hope you have a day, good evening, night, good whatever it is, wherever you are. Bye.